in building companies together as a startup community. And with all of us going online due to COVID, we're looking at new ways to support each other as a community. So we're trying out some pitch series where we've got people from all across Alberta showcasing and sharing what they're up to, the startups that they're working on, and it's our job as a community to see how we can help them. So think of this as an open mic night for the community, a conversation starter for these companies. And I encourage people to post questions on our Discord channel. And I encourage you to talk to the entrepreneurs afterwards. I do want to give one quick shout out to one of our key events that we organize on a regular basis at Startup TNT. It's called the Startup TNT Investment Summit. We did one back in February. It was a whole lot of fun. We got 25 investors together here in Edmonton. They all put $5,000 into a pot, worked together to do due diligence on a local company, and invested all that money into one local startup here in Edmonton called Drug Bank. But they got so excited about the participating companies, we actually invested in 3 companies in total, $260,000, and we're doing it all again this fall. Applications are currently live at startuptnt.com/investment summit. So if any of our participating entrepreneurs or anyone in the audience wants to join us as an entrepreneur, please let me know. Please go to the website and sign up. So that's really the whole opening. We're going to give everybody 3 minutes to talk. Our first speaker is Diana from GoodSurance. So Diana, how are you feeling tonight?
Yeah, hi, thank you, good. And you?
I'm feeling really good. I'm excited about our first talk here. And we'll give you a second to share your screen. And once you're ready to go, floor is yours.
So, looks like it's ready.
All right, take it away.
Yeah, hi everybody. My name is Diana. I am from GoodSurance and we are doing tenant and home insurance. Have you ever spent almost an hour on the phone trying to get your policy done with all this complicated terminology and don't understand at the end what is covered? So I did. It's annoying and we have a solution. It will be easy to use. You can get your policy online in 1 minute or maybe in 60 seconds, but very fast. It is transparent, so you will understand what we are covering. It is very flexible. If you're buying a new bike, just add it to your policy. We have fast claims, so we just automatically return your money because it's not our money. The magic underlying. We will use machine learning to collect data. It will decrease the prime price and the processing expenses. Also, we're using chatbots for onboarding and support. Our competitors are Hippo and Lemonade. They already validated the traction in US market. They have own licenses and operating in most of the US, and maybe in future planning to come to Canadian market, about the Canadian market. It is $12.4 billion and it's growing by 5% each year. The US market is a bit bigger, it's 200 billion, and the net income per year is 20 billion. As a broker, we're getting 15-20% of commission, which is our stage 1. Then we want to partner up with an online real estate database, add some machine learning for predictions, and get our own license to make the net income even bigger. For our stage 1, we are planning to acquire 10,000 customers with average commission of $120 and expected revenue in the first year, in this first stage, will be a bit over 1 million. Our development team is experienced in technology and founding active businesses. Our marketing priorities will be Facebook and Instagram advertisements, as well as referral programs. Also, we are planning to partner up with management companies, which tenant insurances are mandatory. So that's it. Thank you, and I will be happy to get all these questions.
Thanks, Diana. Great start to the night. Very nice pitch. You actually came in at 240. Time to spare. So where are you at today with the company, Diana?
Pardon me?
What stage are you at? Have you built like your basic MVP? Is there a timeline there for launching and getting those customers? Just give us a sense of where you're at as a company.
Yeah, so it is just the beginning. Our biggest challenge is to partner up with insurance company to become their broker. So we are not able to do any technology part while we're not find this insurance company.
Okay, well, you know what? Remind me if I forget, there's someone that's part of our community that has a similar type of business in the insurance space, I think for like small claims related to like injury claims. So I want to introduce you to him, and he can tell you a little about his story, how he got started, and maybe that can give you some ideas on how to get moving.
Sounds good, thank you.
Okay, so with that, thanks Diana, and we'll move along to Wandering Shepherd. I have Rohit written down here, but I see Phil is here to join us from Wandering Shepherd. Phil, I think you're still.
Hello, everyone.
Here you go.
Oops, sorry, 1 second.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
All right. Hello, everybody. Good evening. I'm Phil Steinkraus, a business development intern at Wandering Shepherd. We're an agricultural technology startup company with ambitions to revolutionize the global livestock industry. Introducing our product, which is a temperature and location tracker called the wireless Rumen Bolus. It has countless applications, and it is battery powered as well. So why our product compared to others? It's essentially an alternative to ear tag and collar devices, which dominate the market now. And ear tags are actually a government created monopoly in both the United States and Canada that ranchers are on the whole very unhappy about. It provides very frequent updates and so it basically floods users with so much data that's helpful for all the reasons I'll talk about in a minute. But it also has decent battery life of over 5 years and is the smallest bolus on the market, as there are a few other companies, a small handful in the whole world, that also are developing these bolus devices. And there isn't the type of animal welfare issues that are associated with these other devices, such as collars and ear tags. So our primary market is ranchers, and that's because what we do is provide anti-theft technology. And livestock theft is such a huge issue throughout Latin America and Africa, particularly. So we have so many prospective projects and interested ranchers there, in addition to North America. And as far as the temperature tracking aspect, there's so many ways in which that can save ranchers lots of money, including being able to detect sicknesses and diseases earlier on and save on medical costs, monitoring birthing cycles, and better breeding for cattle. And additional markets we're looking to explore are through auctions and feedlots. We essentially want to be able to, sell our product such that it lasts for cattle or livestock's entire lifespan. And there's additional implications and ways in which our product is very useful in these settings as well. There's so many research opportunities as far as not only analyzing the temperature data that our software will provide and conduct some analyses on its own, but we additionally are able to market our product eventually to zoos, conservationists, and other privately owned large mammals. There's really no limit. And just to say what our current stage is and our future prospects, we're beginning to conduct these pilot projects, and the reason is for third-party validation and research. We have one that's almost underway in British Columbia, and so many additional prospects in all over North America and really the whole world. It seems like there's just unlimited demands because of all the ways that our product would improve efficiency. So it's exciting for all of us. And with that, these are our founders, our humble founders from Sherwood Park, Alberta, Neil and Sheldon. And thank you all, and please ask any questions you wish.
Thank you, Phil. Just right at 3 minutes. Nice work. You guys are on time tonight. I'm liking this. Phil, really good presentation. Impressed that you're a business intern doing that. How long have you been at the company?
It's just this summer. I believe I started in April or early May.
Okay. Here, one quick question. Is this considerably more expensive than existing tags? Is there like a bit of an issue there where you have to prove the value to the farmer?
Well, We do think it's profitable, and we know that with when our manufacturing prospects improve, then that those costs will be cut way down. But there's certainly we certainly have a market that's willing to pay for it, and we have our main expenses, of course, come from manufacturing, and we build base stations that are necessary for cellular transmission, which there is a considerable expense there. But as far as pricing, we don't have a very precise range or knowledge of what the pricing will be for consistently.
And then are you guys expecting that you'll need to raise some like venture capital funding to grow this thing, or what's the growth plan? Do you think you can do it based on revenue-based financing, or any thoughts on that?
Right. Well, as you know, we're at these early stages, and when we're doing these pilot projects, are essentially our goal, and what we're doing is just pricing so as to cover our costs. So at the moment now, it's not like we're going into debt, traveling to different countries and conducting all these projects. But yes, we are pursuing venture capital to our best ability, and we're since we're at an early stage at the moment, it's a bit difficult, but we have such a great growth potential in the long term. So
yeah. Okay, thanks, Phil. I think we should let the next speaker go, but thanks for joining us tonight. And maybe consider the investment summit if you guys want to take a look at raising money in the future. At any rate, let's welcome the next speaker, who is going to be Tamara from Simply the Best Underpinnings. And I think Michelle is going to be sharing your slides for us. So Michelle, when you're ready, take it away on the slide share.
Hi, I told Michelle to wait until I'm about 30 seconds in and to let the slide go. I'm Tamara. I started business 30 years ago, and what I found was a niche in the market for creating custom swimwear for those who can't fit into the standard mass-produced sizing chart. So I didn't advertise. Word of mouth was keeping me far too busy, and I was working too hard. The problem is that people come in many shapes and sizes, and these garments require a fit that forms and functions. The skill required to do this kind of custom work is far too specialized to hire and train. So I figured there had to be an easier way. What I created was a patented system and method to end the struggle for those who are trying to fit in. I've designed a better way to make clothes and a way to make clothes better. This is a scalable, innovative business model that uses engineering principles to manually create garments that shape and support the body in one fitting. So first, a client chooses the style from pre-fit manufactured garments and then puts it on in the fitting room. Then a trained technician manipulates the garment onto the body using the method to obtain the desired fit. Lastly, the garment is completed and delivered, all in about the time it takes for a spa treatment. Market analysis shows that 8 out of 10 women are wearing the wrong bra, and those dealing with obesity are sadly underserved. This is a huge outlier demographic. With this system and method, technical training and licensing will spawn a global workforce who will be able to offer a buy local service within their communities. At the core of this business is a strong belief of inclusion and acceptance. Proof of concept patterns and prototypes was established with the grant from the National Research Council, and currently research and development to create a complete shapewear line is being conducted at the University of Alberta. A minimal viable product of custom fitted casual pants is in the works to be launched this year, and the showroom, workshop, and clientele list of Simply Best Swimwear will be used to implement the new business model. I'm looking for $150,000 to facilitate the launch and growth. And I'm also seeking a business developer to join the team. Please contact me at tamara@simplybestswimwear.ca. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thanks, Tamara. Thanks so much. There was a little bit of technical challenges there, but we understood pretty much everything you said. There was, I think, it was a bad connection.
Oh.
It's okay. We could understand it.
Okay.
Really impressive. So you have a research council grant, National Research Council grant, and you're working in collaboration with the U of A. That's awesome to hear.
Yeah.
So, what's the timeline? Just give us a little more overview of that timeline you mentioned. So it sounds like you were developing the system based on your own personal experiences, and now you're looking at basically scaling that into a national business.
Yeah, so timeline, I'd like to launch these pants within the next couple of months. And that's basically just to prove that the system and method works, brings in money, that kind of thing. And then I'd like to scale up and start producing more garments, and then also start working on licensing to others to use the system and method to create their own garments and business.
Yeah. Okay. That's great. That's great, Tamara. I think we'll leave it there, and we can probably join Tamara in the Discord channel, learn more about this business. I have more questions for you, and I have a couple of thoughts on where you might get some support. But let's talk on the Discord channel. So let's move it along to Nanode Technologies. Bing is here. Bing, are you ready to go with Nanode? Okay, Bing, you're still muted. Unmute yourself, and you can share your screen, share your slides, and take it away.
Sorry. My system needs me to quit Zoom, then log in later, log in again to be able to share my screen. Is that okay?
That's okay. I've never seen that one. There, you can't just click on the button at the bottom to share screen in green. That's not.
Yeah, it asks the system for permission. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if that's Michelle. Is that a technical issue we can resolve, and should we put Bing at the end, or?
Yeah, sure. You can put me at the end. I just need to quickly quit the Zoom and allow the permission and join Zoom again.
Sure, no problem. Yeah, come back in. I'll let you back in.
Yeah,
and
sure.
I'll
We can
get you at the end. Okay.
If Abdullah from Carbon OxyTech is ready to go, then yeah, that works. Abdullah, you're still muted, but if you can share your screen, you can just take it away.
Can you see it?
We can see it. And we're ready when you are.
Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Abdullah Manasra. I am the CEO of Carbon OxyTech, which is a startup company. It provides an alternative, non-combustion pathway and environmentally friendly solution for converting feedstock into value-added product using our innovative and green technology. We are generating revenue via commercializing a humic acid manufacturing technology using inexpensive and abundantly available hydrocarbon feedstock. The main problem is the highly available amount of solid waste hydrocarbon in Canada, especially here in Alberta. Without disrupting the industry through a more efficient technology, the waste level are estimated to significantly increase to around 50 million tons by 2040. In addition, the current inefficient technology to process this feedstock require a high energy and produce high emission of CO2. For example, during combustion, it requires high capital investment with low yield of 40% and require long-term around time. So our solution here is efficiently commercializing a non-combustion technology to extract humic acid from low-value feedstock through lower temperature and atmospheric pressure. Keeping the environment in mind, zero emission of CO2 and waste byproduct are considered in our technology, all while achieving a higher yield of 95% and shortening the turnaround time to less than 1 hour. This solution also aligned with the Alberta government direction of phasing out coal power by 2030. Our technology produces multi-product pathway, each addressing a unique marketing opportunity to the end user, such as humic acid, carbon nanomaterial, microfiber, clean fuel, and also recovering the value metal such as vanadium and nickel. Our main product at this stage is the humic acid, which can be sold as an organic fertilizer. By looking into the market size of humic acid, we can see that the global market size is slightly over $500 million, and it's expected to triple in the next 6 years at CAGR of 14%, out of which North American market share is about 40%. This huge market size in humic acid is actually related to the wide application of this product, especially in agriculture as a fertilizer, which count of 55% of the global humic market. In addition, the humic acid can be used in pharmaceutical industry and in nutrition in the animal feed. Interestingly, the humic acid can also be used for water treatment, especially here in Alberta, for enhancing settling in tailing water.
Hey, Abdullah, we're at 3 minutes here. Why don't you just give us a quick overview of where you're at and maybe how
our business model is based on the market segment that we created, and we are looking for investment and to capitalize and to move out our technology to the second level for commercializing. So our team is a combination of skill set from technology developer and business management. And thank you, and feel free to contact me, and I'm happy to receive your questions. Thank you.
Well, thanks, Abdullah. This is a really interesting project. Why don't you just give us a little better sense of where you guys are at in terms of like the technology readiness? Have you done some? Have you proved it out in a laboratory environment? And
yeah,
like,
actually, we are in the TRA level now 6. You can see it, and we are now looking to commercialize this technology to a high scale, more than like a bulk scale, like 100 liters per day.
Okay, well, that's awesome. It's good to get some, like, I love the diversity of companies that we're seeing here. This is what I love about this. We get people coming in from all different walks of life. So you're from the University of Calgary, Abdullah. Is that what I saw?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So I actually have a PhD from McGill University and spent 4 years as a postdoc in chemical engineering at the University of Alberta. So love to see some deep science projects coming in, talking about their commercialization paths. Looking forward to talking.
I'm actually as a green STEM follower with Alberta Innovate as well.
Oh, you're a green STEM follow. I was going to say, like, there's this great program out there called Green STEM, but they're not taking applicants right now. So good thing you already got one.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Okay, very cool. So are we ready to do Bing, or should we just put Bing at the end? Michelle, what should we do here?
Bing, are you ready? She's back in the.
I'm ready.
Yep.
Can you
Awesome.
share your screen now? You got ability to share your screen?
Yes.
Okay, then Bing, let's go with Bing. Let's hear about Nanode.
Can you see my screen? I believe so, right?
We're good.
Yeah, okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Bing Cao. I'm CEO and co-founder of Nanode Technologies. I'm very glad to be here to share with you the product we made at Anode. So we are a battery technology company. We make electrode for lithium and sodium ion batteries. So have you ever experienced the 21st century horror story? You are outside and your cell phone is dying. And have you ever considered of buying an electric vehicle, but was worried about the battery and the limited range? The future need better batteries for the EVs, for the portable electronic devices, and for the intermittent energy storage for solar and wind, these kind of new renewable energy resources. Believe it or not, graphite has been the classic anode material for batteries for more than 30 years in the industry. And now it has come to the time where graphite is being the limiting factor for future batteries. The theoretical limit of graphite cannot meet the future needs. That's why we need to develop advanced anode for the batteries. At anode, we make this kind of metal alloy ribbon anode to replace graphite in the batteries. Our product offers not only higher energy density than graphite, but also simpler preparation method. As you can see from this video, our product is made in a technology called melt spinning. And this kind of metal alloy ribbon can be readily used in a battery manufacturing production line without further change to that. Compared to graphite, our product offers a higher storage capacity. And compared to other emerging new anode material in the market, our product has lower cost. And the unique feature about us is we are the only one in the market that produce anode in one step. That's we don't need the mixing, pasting, calendering, and drying process for graphite and for the conventional anode preparation method. Thus, we can save a lot of time and energy. We allocate ourselves as a cell component manufacturing party in the value chain. So we build relationships with several battery manufacturer companies like CEC and Chem Battery. And we are also actively looking for local industrial collaborators. The global anode market for batteries is growing faster and faster. By 2024, the market is going to reach 5.2 billion US dollars. And if only we can reach 2% share of that market, we could make more than $100 million revenue. We have an excellent team consisting of scientists, engineers, and business mentors. We are supported by the universities and the government. So far, we have raised about $260K to support our startup. And we are also looking for future investors, industrial partners, and anyone who wants to be friends, want to be connected to help us. And if you are interested in your technology, feel free to contact us. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thanks, Bing. So what are the next steps for you guys? You know, I actually looking at your team, I recognize a couple of those names. Dr. Jillian, very well respected.
Yeah, so we have successfully made coin cells in our lab, and we are developing pouch cell demonstration.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, what we want now is like we kind of, as I mentioned, we have relationships with several companies at the other country, but because of the pandemic situation, we want to find some local industrial partners to help us like developing this prototype and ideally test our anode in their battery production line.
So industrial partners for like pilot testing is like a key.
Yeah.
At the moment. Okay, that's great, Bing. Thanks so much. Also, I'll just give a shout out to Craig Milne. I saw him listed there. Great guy, comes to TNT quite a bit.
Yeah.
Really in the community here. So, who's next on the list here? I gotta check. Codo. Is Rob here from Codo ready to go?
I am. Yep.
All right, Rob. Floor is yours as soon as you're ready.
Perfect. Okay, cool. So yeah, my name is Rob. I am along with my partner here, Brittany. We own Funx. Funx has a number of different businesses. The one that most people will be aware of is Laser City. We are laser tag facilities in Edmonton and Calgary. I'm actually in one of our facilities right now here in Calgary. So yeah, we do laser tag for those who aren't familiar with laser tag. We also do mini paintball and some other bits and pieces as well. Here's some of our team at our two locations. We employ about 25 people across our two different locations. Back in March, obviously the world changed. We kind of talked to our community, and we had a lot of our customers have kids. Big problem, kids stuck at home. Parents really worried about socialization, developing interpersonal skills, that kind of stuff. And obviously that problem is not going away anytime soon, as much as we wish it would. Primarily market for our business is kids ages 6 to 12. You can see the numbers there. There's a crap ton of them, 25 million in the US, $250,000 just here in Alberta. The solution, Online camps. We do online day camps, primarily for kids ages 6 to 12. Like I said, groups of 6 kids come together to get online, hosted by one of our Laser City staff who happen to be awesome with kids, obviously. Our current product, the kids come to us for 2 hours a day for 5 days a week. They're currently focused on gaming, just because things like Minecraft, Roblox, give kids a lot of different places we can take that, and a lot of kids really enjoy those things. And right now, pricing is around $100 a week per kid. Obviously, kids get to socialize with other kids, develop their social skills. Our staff provide positive role models. And it's a predictable 2 hours a day where basically we're looking after people's kids. So customers get to have, meetings or work or rest or whatever it might be. Here's some shots of some people running our camps. Some of our staff have been working from home. Some of them have been inside the facilities. That's when CBC News came to see us to see what we were all up to. Again, these are all people that work for Laser City as it is. Not sure how well this will come through, but here's some kids participating in a camp. It's not the most visually exciting thing, but they're having fun, I promise. Here they're doing show and tell. So this is kids showing us their favorite books. The 2 girls on the left and right happen to have the same favorite book, which was just amazing. And this is another thing we call Foodles, where the kids do some drawing of different things that we describe, and they really enjoy showing it to each other. So yeah, traction. We did our first camp end of May, sorry. Increasing numbers every single week. For context, this current week, we have 51 kids in camp. That's our biggest week so far, but you can kind of extrapolate the numbers from there. Very, very high repeat purchase rate. A lot of kids are doing multiple camps across the summer. And yeah, a lot of customers in the US, which is super exciting. Mostly Alberta, but really big in the US. Business model, our cost of goods is mainly labor. At the moment, that's about 50%, but that is without taking into account the wage subsidy, which we do qualify for. There's limited CapEx, and it is a very, very scalable business. We are in a unique situation.
3 minutes here, but anyways, go ahead and wrap it up.
Thanks.
You're good for 3 minutes.
Yeah, we're in a unique situation. We've obviously been in camps for about 8 years now, so we're the experts at this. We've got the staff, we have the brand awareness, which really helped with us getting started, and we have the wage subsidy, which is basically the federal government paying us to run our business, which is freaking amazing. Next steps, we're relaunching our website in the fall here. Majority of our customers right now are in the US. If you don't know, it is a crap show down there right now, so there is a ton of kids stuck at home, millions and millions. And the typical case that they're using it is they're doing online schooling in the morning, breaking for lunch, and then they're going to do a Codo camp in the afternoon with us to give their parents a little bit of a break. Right now, we're raising an angel round to scale our marketing. If anyone has any questions, I'd love to hear. Please get in touch. And if you go onto our website, codo.ca, and use the promo code TNT, you'll get 50% off any of our camps. So please give it a try, and please send me some feedback.
Rob, well done, including a promo code for the community. I love it. We'll put that in the newsletter for you.
Wicked. I want a promo code for the batteries.
Listen, your pitch went a little over, but that's really impressive. So just so we understand, are you shutting down Laser City completely? Is this
No, not at all. This is 100% an expansion. It's not a good time to be in the indoor recreation business. We're in the business of people coming together indoors to have fun. It's completely discretionary, and a lot of people, rightly so, are choosing not to do that right now. So no, this is just let's try something new. We're going to keep doing what we do with laser tag, and hopefully this becomes its own big business on its own as well. So.
Okay, well, very cool, Rob. Definitely looking forward to hearing more about this. Hope you can stick around for the happy hour.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Great pitch. Our next presenter actually couldn't make it, Thermal Trace, so is Bowen here from Revolution. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, we're going to hand it over to you whenever you're ready.
Just give me 1 sec. Hello, my name is Bowen. What if you could plan and control a group of construction equipment with a tablet and save $10 billion every year? My name is Bowen, CTO of Revolution, and I want to share with you today what is currently dampening the efficiency of construction industry and how we can. Am I on mute?
I can hear you, Rob.
Oh yeah, sorry, but I thought I was on mute. Yeah. So and dampening the efficiency of the construction industry and how we can change that using AI and autonomous robotics. The construction industry has been slow to react to new tech, and its ability to generate profit has been declining over the past 5 years. This is mainly due to increasingly high cost labors from labor shortage, long idle hours of equipment, and work incidents. Can you imagine, on average, 3 workers suffer from fatal injury every day? This is not only increased delay in projects, it also tears up families. Very serious problem looking ahead, and we want to solve this by providing a manufacturer-agnostic retrofitting solution. Thanks to multi-sensor fusion and AI technologies we can grant the equipment the ability to drive itself and collaborate with other equipment to achieve 100% safe operation. With over $85 billion spent on heavy equipment operators every year in North America and $12 billion in Canada, the market is huge. In addition, we can potentially unlock even more revenues by reducing machine idle time, easier project management, and help construction companies save millions in insurance costs by reducing worksite injuries and fatalities. Our business model is a RaaS model combined with one-time payment. We charge our client upfront fees for any autonomous modules we installed and ask for recurring payments for any project customization, software upgrades, and the operator safety training. What about our team? All of us are from engineering background. With over 5 years of experience in working with autonomous robotics, we have built 12 robots from scratch, and our knowledge expands across every aspect of a robot. Besides our technical expertise, we also have an unparalleled level of synergy between us. Before diving into entrepreneurship, we have already been working together for more than 3 years, competing at multiple international robotics competitions and winning the #1 in North America in AI Challenge. We have had a proven track of success in the past and are one of the best teams in Canada. So I'm very confident to say we will continue achieving so moving forward. We have built a proof of concept in our lab, and we have had many meetings with VPs at top construction companies in Canada. At this moment, we're finalizing on a pilot project with one of them. Looking to the future, in the first quarter of 2021, we're planning to raise our seed funding and deliver our first product in the second quarter of 2021. So I want to conclude my presentation today with our ask and our contact information. We're looking for any introductions to industrial advisors who are working in AI and robotics sectors. Someone like Scott, the CEO of Autobotics. Also, we're looking for introductions to any investors. Thank you everyone for listening and have a wonderful night.
Okay, thank you, Owen. Very impressive work from a student team. Here, I'm gonna ask a bit of a different question. Tell us about that experience in that competition that you won. Just give us like a 30-second, 60-second overview of what happened in that competition.
Basically, it was AI challenge hosted by ICRA. If you haven't heard that before, it's basically a computer science, computer vision AI type of like conference. Every team, so there are like over 100 teams across the world, and they basically we have to build one robot and fully autonomous, and you have to travel through an entirely unknown environment and shoot some target or battle against one enemy that controlled by computer as well. So yeah, that's how it was.
Okay,
it feels like very interesting and also challenging as well. Yeah.
Well, I love to meet super ambitious and super accomplished students, and it sounds like you're having pretty advanced conversations with a pilot partner. Can you give us any more? Can you elaborate at all about what that pilot is and how advanced it's really gone in the conversations?
So we had some site construction site visit already. So we sort of know what kind of equipment we want to work with at first, and yeah. So like I mentioned before, we had a very preliminary lab proof of concept. So we have a LiDAR, like RGB depth and sensors, and we tried our algorithm and like a complex decision tree and all kinds of stuff. And it works pretty well. So we want to expand that, like all kinds of things, to a real machine. But we all know it's going to be pretty hard. So yeah, we want to pick maybe say a dozer at first, maybe excavator, maybe our second stage. Yeah, because more degrees of freedom you're working with, you're faced with more complexity. So yeah, basically we want to collaborate with the construction company, maybe do a fully autonomous dozer first. Yeah, see how it goes.
That sounds amazing. I'd love to witness a fully autonomous dozer doing construction around the LRT. Anyways, we'll continue that conversation at the happy hour. We got one more presentation from AJ and PureRide. AJ, you ready to go? You're still muted.
Yeah.
But optimistic. Here we go. AJ,
All right.
last pitch of the night.
I'll just, yep. Share.
Yeah, look at this. We can see you. And we're ready when you are.
Okay. All right. So view full screen. Okay. All right. So, all right, that didn't work. Let me full screen. Okay. All right. Can everyone see my screen?
Yep, we got a great view of the screen. We're ready to go.
Okay, awesome. Hi, my name is AJ, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of PureRide, a neighbor-to-neighbor car sharing platform. I would like to tell you the story of Mike and Sarah, two people that live in the same apartment building. Sarah is a new grad with a new job who uses public transit to get to work, meet friends, and run errands. She finds transit very inconvenient, unsafe, and time-consuming. She also bicycles, but can only bicycle so far, and riding in the winter or rain is completely out of question. She wishes she could drive a car sometimes to get around. Mike is a retiree who lives on a shoestring budget. He has a car that he occasionally uses to run errands and go for a swim at the local Y. He really likes the convenience, but finds car ownership just so expensive and spends close to $500 per month on it. What if Mike could reduce his cost of car ownership and Sarah could drive a car only when she wanted to? PureRide, which is a car sharing platform, can solve both Mike and Sarah's problems. On PureRide, Sarah can instantly rent Mike's car by the minute, hour, or day. And Mike in turn can earn money to cover the cost of owning his car. Moreover, Mike and Sarah can feel good knowing that they are supporting their local community and reducing the carbon footprint by not putting another vehicle on the road. PureRide connects owners to renters through an integrated software and hardware platform. Vehicle owners attach a hardware device to their vehicle's OBD2 port, which allows the vehicle to be GPS tracked, monitored, locked, and unlocked, all through a cellular network. The owner would then schedule the availability of his or her vehicle on the mobile app. Renters sign up to the service by downloading the PureRide app. Once PureRide approves each renter based on their historical records of driving and criminal activity, the renter would be able to book and unlock vehicles nearby, right from his or her phone. So this is the competition. And while new car sharing operators such as Commune Auto and Codo have lowered the cost of using a vehicle, they require a brand new vehicle to be bought for use. This increases overhead costs, which is passed on to consumers and decreases the number of cars available for sharing. PureRide is unique because we not only use existing vehicles to address these shortcomings, but also reduce carbon emissions and give back to the community. Car sharing is a big opportunity for PureRide to get into. The business model involves taking 30 to 50% commission on booking. This will cover for all our expenses, including insurance, and we expect to have $6.7 million in annually recurring revenue in 3 years. We are currently looking for technical co-founders, industry advisors, partnerships, and interested customers. And I just want to conclude by sharing my vision for PureRide. Our vision is to make way for a world where sustainable transportation is convenient, affordable, and leaves no one behind. And our core value is the more we share, the more we have. Thank you. I'm now open to questions.
Hey, thanks, AJ. And as the last speaker, I think I'll just ask you one question. Really nice presentation. Well done. It was well timed, good slides, and I'm buying into your vision. I'll be honest with you.
Awesome.
Where are you at at a company right now? Looks like it feels like your early stage. You're kind of looking for partners to help you build it. So give us a better sense of where you are as a company.
Yeah. So currently I'm in the MVP stage. So I'm trying to look for insurance. So I've been talking with some insurance companies, and it's still going. So that's the biggest thing. The next challenge I have is with the actual technology itself and the OBD2 adapter that can do all the do all the things that I want it to. So I've ordered one, and it's going to be there. It's going to take some time to get here, so end of September. So.
And is that something that exists off the shelf, or is that something that requires like custom modifications, custom build?
So it's a bit of both. So it's a developer kit, and they have tutorials online on how to do certain, but I still have to try it out and make sure it actually works. So
are you based
yeah.
Where are you based? Calgary, Edmonton? We're in Alberta.
Edmonton.
Okay.
Edmonton.
Okay, cool. All right, listen, I think I'm going to give a round of applause to everybody. That was a lot of fun, guys. Good presentations tonight. I like the variety. I like the group of people we got here tonight. So I'm looking forward to meeting everybody a little bit more intimately at the happy hour. I'm going to go refill my beer because it's already empty. And I will see everyone on the Discord channel. So thanks everybody for coming.
Okay.
Thanks. 15 minutes.
Thanks, everyone.